spoilers, guys. They give me copies of everything. So that's the wrong one. Let's try this one. Is that the right one? Yes. Okay, cool. So now we can go back to this one. There we go. See, I'm running this whole show by myself. Look at that. Boom, baby. Thank goodness for hotkeys. So spawning up in the top right side, it is going to be Ostojiy, someone who has made me laugh many times since I've been here already. And down in the bottom left side is going to be SKMC, someone who, even though I can't speak his native language, he still makes me laugh by wearing ridiculous costumes, by making hilarious tweets, and also by making fun of Huck quite a lot. So that is something that I am absolutely okay with. That is something that I absolutely love. And we'll see, man. I definitely think, I mean, to be quite frank, he's going to be the favorite here. He's going to be a player who's been playing for a long time. He played back in the Brood War days. I believe, I'm trying to remember all the stuff off the top of my head while I'm delirious from lack of sleep and from casting for like 10 hours. But I think he used to be a training partner. And if I'm wrong, then go screw yourself, because I'm really tired and I don't care what mean things you have to say about me anymore, because it is okay. We do see Ostojiy going to be going here for the spawning pool first. What's going on, Rob? You want to say hi?
You're the best in the world.
Wow. Wow, we are so polite here at Red Bull Land. So Rob did just came in here. He's going to check out the game, I suppose, here for just a moment. We do see the expand awkwardly loom over my shoulder, he says. Oh, please, yes, please keep the massage going. Oh, that actually is actually top notch. If I fall asleep during this cast, you guys know what's going on. Now we do see it does look like the probe is gonna try to harass this expansion right there. And every second that goes by, that's over 300 minerals. That expansion is officially delayed, which was about no seconds because there was only 30 minerals there hovering. So Ostojiy is gonna get kind of a freebie there. But that was actually a really good read here by MC because he saw the timing of that expansion. Huh? Yeah, please just take it away. You are good to go. We're back. All right. They stole yet another thing from me. Pretty soon I'm not gonna have a mouse. I don't have a mouse pad. I'm not gonna have a keyboard. I'm gonna have to be like doing this cast with Morse code. It's gonna be awesome. But it does look like the expansion now gonna be going down for MC. And indeed, he's gonna be completely walled in here, just leaving it a nice little opening right there, which is completely standard. But also, I mean, players, they have different wall-ins that they'll do. Like, sometimes on maps, you'll see a wall-in kind of on this side of the ramp. This map isn't great for that because they'll run right into your base. But every wall-in on every map is different, and also based on different spawns, they can be completely different on how you do them. So you have to do your homework. If you want to be a Protoss player, you have to do that. The Overlord, not going to be sacrificing himself because they are so much more quick now that even though he got shot twice in the face, he was able to easily survive and escape on out of there. So we do see now expansion going to be finishing up right here, right at the exact same second that gateway is done, and we got the double expand. The probe is going to spot this. Ostojiy was hoping to deny this, but really, how do you deny it with just two Zerglings? You really can't, and I think the probe saw that, right? Yep, he went right there, was able to spot it, and now he knows Ostojiy. I just want to say, a round of applause to Ostojiy for trying to go like the latest game macro ever versus the boss toss himself. Everyone in chat, give him a round of applause. That's pretty sexy. I don't know. Oh no, I lost my chat. Hang on, I gotta bring you guys back up. Hang on, I love my chat. Where are you guys at? Is it this one? Nope, not that one. Go away, Twitter. Oh my god, I have like 2 million tweets because I tried telling you guys not to tweet at me, and then I got 1 million tweets. I cannot keep up with you guys. You guys I like how I said clap and you guys just like typed the word clap. So anyways, it does look like the +1 attack is on the way here for MC. Getting that out so early as Protoss, it feels good. It feels like you're going into a boxing match, only your opponent has regular boxing gloves and you have like laser boxing gloves. Like you actually have side blades. There you go, you have side blades in that boxing match because the +1 attack, you gotta remember in PvZ, why am I looking at this? This is stupid. There we go. That's also stupid. Can we look at something not stupid? Okay, there we go. You got to remember that the side blades, if you get the +1 attack, that does mean you kill Zerglings in 2 hits and not 3 hits. Really good at math when I'm this tired. And that does make a big difference because the Zerglings, you try to be cost effective with them, and they are actually cost effective without the +1, but as soon as you get that +1, even if you get surrounded, your Zealots are like, I'm going to kill all of you. Oh, that Overlord's like, please help me, save me. And this Overlord's like, which means no. I'm so stupid. All right, so no double gas here for MC. He is designing to go to get to Twilight Council. Don't know if we're going to be seeing any sort of High Templar tech, or if we're going to be seeing Archon tech, or if he's just going to be going for pure Blink tech. Was that High Templar chilling out in there? I just realized that. What if you could like break that open and save the High Templar? That would be absolutely awesome. But we do see right now MC's going to be moving out here to the center right-ish side. And that does mean, you know, Ostojiy going to have to prepare for some sort of attack. We do have the pylons set up. And it's not going to be some kind of attack. It is going to be, I warp in a lot of units and attack. And now with that +1 attack, he's going to be winning here. Oh, manages to take out that first Spine Crawler. And uh-oh, Zerglings versus Zealots with +1. That does not feel good. I can't help but feel like Ostojiy is not prepared for this. Although he did split up these units quite well. This Stalker is infuriating to these Zerglings right now, and if Ostojiy doesn't pay attention to that, he is going to end up losing all those Lings. He does finally get the Stalker, but at the cost of several of those Lings. The Roaches do need to micro away here, away from these Zealots, to not take as much damage, but Ostojiy is going to hang on here. The timing of those Roaches was perfect. He has 11 drones on the way. He's going to be feeling good here, and he actually is going to get the surround with the Lings, slowing down these Zealots as much as possible, but again, with that +1, they just own those units right there. A lot of Zealots warping in here. He can't get trapped here. If he got surrounded by Zealots, I would give him a round of applause for being surrounded by like the slowest moving unit ever. That's like getting surrounded by queens, man. You just do not let that happen. These Zealots without any upgrades are going to be moving so painfully slow. And the units lost overall is almost the same. Losing that one last Roach did put Ostojiy over the top a little bit, and warping in again 4 sentries, which does help him defend Zergling run-bys, which based on his wall-in technique here, it only takes 1 force field there to deny that. We do have the +2 attack on the way as well, and the Zealots are going to be going ahead and retreating home. So Ostojiy right now is going to go ahead and is he making more drones? Yeah, he does have 10 more drones on the way, just doing massive drone waves here. And I love the fact that he is going for this. Hang on. This camera makes me laugh so hard every time. If you ever see me casting this map and I get to this area of the map and I just stop talking, just know I'm holding in laughter from how stupid this camera looks. It makes me giggle every time. But we do have DTs, which are not going to make Ostojiy giggle. He does have 2 Overseers on the way, but that is going to deny some mining here. And I think MC would be smart to retreat because he realizes that the Overseers are an imminent threat. And look at that, he may not even lose. Wait, I guess he did lose one there. As Overseers, they can see so far. We do hear more DTs hacking away, but it is 3 DTs. Wow. I thought since maybe he got his 3rd and 4th gas a little bit later, he wouldn't go for this, but now that he has his 3rd base on the way, he's saying, okay, I can go ahead and afford these units. I can try to do some harassment, and then I can go ahead and get the Archon tech on the back of that. So that may be what we see out of him. Archons, I have talked to quite a few Zergs, and they say Archons are a lot more annoying than people give them credit for because they have that nice range increase that they got quite a long time ago. They do additional damage versus every single Zerg thing in the game. I think it's like, what, even buildings, right? Yeah, because they're biological. So they just take extra damage from everything. The DTs are up here and ready to party. Able to kill 1 DT, though. This has got to be feeling good for Ostojiy, but not able to kill the 2nd one. Or the 3rd and 4th ones right there. Although Ostojiy does need to be careful here. It can be so tempting to micro versus those Zealots because you can kill them 1 at a time with each volley. A 4th base is on the way. Ostojiy is kind of... He's playing this game pretty well. I got to hand to him his supplies at 156, which do not be misled because MC is about to have a fully upgraded on the attack front, which means those Immortals basically... It takes like less than 1 shot to kill the Roaches. They just kind of like glare at them evilly, and the Roaches just melt away. And Ostojiy needs to be careful here not to engage this army. I know he wants to, but he's going to have to get out some Zerglings here to be cost effective with this. He does have his own +1 attack, but going up against +3 attack Protoss, just no Protoss brethren out there, you want to get the +3 attack versus Zerg. There's that stupid camera watching everything going on here. And it does look like the destructible debris will get taken out. Someone in chat asked why no health bars. That is simply because this computer was set up like 2 minutes before I went live streaming and I just forgot to turn them on. But it does look like right now the Roaches are going to be engaging, and a nice force field clump right there. I don't know if Ostojiy can win either of these battles. No, he does win 1 battle. He's going to be splitting up his army down here, and this is a great way to be Protoss. Split up. It's kind of like divide and conquer. Unfortunately, when you're running Roaches into the Immortals, it's just not great. He's got to try and get the upgrade, and the upgrade will finish. That could actually be game-breaking for Ostojiy because he decided to stay back and attack that, so he will indeed lose several of those Roaches. But Roaches have so much HP, I guess he's not going to lose all that many. Does decide to blink forward. Ostojiy continuing up with the mass roach, but he is heavily supply blocked here. That's why he's going to continue being aggressive with these roaches. Has managed to keep the game relatively even as far as the units lost, but it is basically 3 base versus 3 base. And now you may be saying, Husky, you're so tired and delirious you don't see that there is a 4th base, but there's nothing mining there right now. And Ostojiy is deciding to engage there, but yeah, he's going to have to back out. I feel like he may have overextended himself for just a little bit too long. And does he have any sort of tech path to follow this up with? He was hoping for a lot more roach damage to be done. But with no burrow complete, you can see he does have it halfway done. He cannot regenerate the HP on these units, and still retreating here. This is going to be such a comfortable position for MC to be in. And you guys are saying he has burrow movement. Oh, he does with no burrow. I wonder if that was a mistake. Usually that is a mistake, but you know, not having that burrow movement is huge. Or not having the burrow when you have burrow movement. That's huge because there's so much stuff you can do with sneaky burrowed roaches. Because look, this cannon's dead. So you can actually burrow into the main, the 3rd base, kind of maybe the 3rd base around behind the mineral line, and also the natural, and attack them all at once, massacre the probes, and then make a bunch of Zerglings back at home to try and delay the push in the center. But Pure Roach, I know Pure Roach is so good, but you're not going to beat MC when he has this many Stalkers, this many Immortals. I know the number, but I'm almost afraid to show you how much damage an Immortal does versus a Roach with the +3 attack. Let's just take a look. Oh, it's 65 damage. So they just blast through those roaches. Here's a huge attack right now. Ostojiy, I think this is a good read. He's going to snipe another Immortal here and splitting up the roaches. That's exactly what you want to do. Wait, go for the pylon. Go for the pylon, Ostojiy. I think that's powering 4 gateways here. Although that is going to be a big warp in. This is so many units right there. Does burrow at the natural. He's hoping that MC forgets about these roaches. That is probably not going to happen, though, because it is MC. And meleeing, attacking the probes here. For those of you who don't know, roaches do have a melee attack animation, but it's still the same damage as their range attack. So he is going to be buying time here. Oh, he did kind of forget about him a little bit. Out burrowing here, able to get a couple more kills. So Ostojiy, he is multitasking here as best as he possibly can. And it's not going to be enough. MC's multitasking too good. It does look like, though, he is going to continue attacking over here. Ostojiy putting on the pressure. Units lost, though, is not enough. Because, I mean, MC... I mean, what can a Protoss, or what can a Zerg player do when your opponent has +3 attack? He's got Immortals and lots of Blink Stalkers. You kind of have to go for Infestors. You can't really go for Broodlords. A lot of Zerglings, like tons of Zerglings. Here's the Queens right here. He decides to pick the battle. This could be the last battle in the game. Sorry, my voice is going out a little bit, so I have to take it just a tiny bit easy. There is going to be a quick break after this. And I can't imagine Ostojiy holding this off. He even lost those Queens right there. Did he mean to lose those Queens? He only does have 3 Queens, so that's enough to inject Larva for the most part. But at the same time, you can see this Queen has about 80 energy, and there's no Queen in the main base now, so actually I think that was an accident. There's no way to kill this many Stalkers with no Infestors, no Ultras, no Broodlords, no anything other than pure Roach. He is going to run down here and may actually win this battle here, but with only +2 attack, going up against a +3 attack, he's not going to be able to, I think, kill his base. Because you got to remember, Roach's DPS is very low. Their strength is that they have a lot of health, a lot of armor, and that they shoot slow enough that their damage is really up front. So you can focus those individual units down quickly, but at this point, not looking good. There's going to be the GG from Ostojiy, realizing there's not a lot I can do. I think the Observer could spot the high ground as well, so he is able to spot those units. But I have to say, great job to Ostojiy for playing a long macro game versus the boss toss himself. I think that deserves, I already said a round of applause, so I don't know what else he really deserves for that. But it is absolutely awesome, but it does look like I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I've cast so many games. I don't know the exact math on the amount of games that I've ended up casting here. But I'm going to go check if they want me to cast more. If not, I'll be on main stage. If not, I'll be on the second stage. So hang around, guys. They are going to give some updates here relatively soon. I don't know if the other streams are going. I'm seriously like locked in a closet casting these games. Like, I'm all by myself. The AC's like cranked. I'm like freezing. And wait, there is another stream. They have it streaming in here. It looks like it is Huck versus Ostojiy. So we just got to watch Ostojiy versus MC and Huck versus Ostojiy at the exact same time. So it's magic. Ostojiy was actually playing these games simultaneously, and I think their game is about 2 minutes in. Is that right? The stream quality is not great in here. 3 minutes. There we go. So thank you guys so much for watching this stream. Definitely keep an eye on my Facebook or Twitter to see if I'm going to be casting more games here. So facebook.com/husky, twitter.com/husky, and honestly, if you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, I would super appreciate it. But most of you probably already know my YouTube by now. It's just youtube.com/huskystarcraft. So I will be right back, and yeah, I will see you guys next time in just a little bit. And I love you all too. I love you, Sodium. I love you, Zojilin. I love you, Sarah Rain. Oh my god, your guys' names are so difficult.